know if you can see me properly or if I'm in focus. Who knows? And this is just an intro to a new series that I want to start on my channel called Try It Out Tuesdays. Pretty much what this series is going to be is a series where I try different recipes that I find online, not recipes that have YouTube videos on them because that would be kind of pointless, but different recipes that I find online that I want to try out for you guys so that you don't have to go and get all the ingredients and then try it at home only for it to fail, because that would be sad in my opinion. So I'll be giving you guys real opinions and you can pretty much come along with me. It'll be sort of vlog style. I don't know, the style could change up. I just don't have like an island in my kitchen that I could do it on. But yeah, my kitchen's not conducive to like filming it. As you can see, it's like a hallway. So for now, it's gonna be kind of like a vlog style talk through, just showing you guys what I'm doing and how it turns out. So let's get into this. Today, we are going to be making a strawberry chia seed jam, which I should probably get the chia seeds out, and I should probably turn on this light. This recipe said that it would take like no time at all to do, so kind of hoping that's true. Set it to under 20 minutes, including chopping time, so let's get chopping. The recipe calls for 2 cups of chopped strawberries. I'm just gonna start measuring it out that way and just keep on chopping away. One cup down, I am going to go put this in the pot that is over there. And the second cup is done and sliced. So we're just gonna add that. Whoops. And that is going to be our 2 cups of sliced strawberries. And the recipe has 1/4 of a cup of maple syrup as an optional ingredient, but because I like my jelly so sweet and sugary, I am going to add it. And that was like all of my maple syrup almost, so let's add that in. Let me just double check to make sure I'm doing this right. Oh, I did this wrong. All of this is supposed to go in a blender with the chia seeds. So let's just move that. I'm just adding this back into here if I can do this. I'm reaching over a tripod. Oh, see. We also have ants, so it's really great that I'm spilling sugary substances all over my house. 2 tablespoons of chia seeds is the next one. We got 1, 2. Then the recipe says to blend this and add a tablespoon of water at a time until you reach the consistency that you need. So I'm gonna do that. And I didn't really need any water at all to do that. If I didn't read properly, and you are supposed to blend this to the consistency of jam that you like, but for me, I don't really like chunky jam, so completely blended is fine with me. Now I'm just gonna pour this into the saucepan like it says to. So we are going to heat this over medium heat until it starts to bubble. And I am super impatient, so it's like taking all of my self-control to actually follow this instead of putting it on high. But we're gonna wait until that bubbles. It's bubbling, woohoo! And the next step is to turn down the heat to low. That says low. Simmer for 5 to 7 minutes until the jam starts to thicken, is what the directions say. Okay, I have to be honest here, I did just heat this to medium. It's only been about 3 minutes, but I heated it to medium just for a second because I felt like low wasn't doing enough, and then it started bubbling. So I put it back down to low. I don't think that'll really affect the outcome in the end, but just wanted to let you know. It has been around 7 minutes since I put this on for a simmer, and it isn't all too thick, but the next step is to transfer to a mason jar immediately and refrigerate. I think that that is going to make it more of a jam consistency, I'm hoping. Let me reread the directions really quick. It says transfer to a mason jar immediately and then cool before refrigerating. So I think that when it cools, and probably when it's refrigerated, it'll be a little bit thicker. if you can see that, there is a few chunks of strawberries in there, so it won't be completely 100% blended, which is nice. Like, I don't mind having little pieces of fruit in my jelly, I just don't like it when it's all fruit, really huge chunks. That is what the jam looks like currently. It actually looks pretty good in my own opinion, but we'll see. We're gonna let it cool for a while. I'm gonna make lunch and I'll get back to you when this is cool. This has been cooling for a long time. I let it cool outside of the fridge for a while just so that it wouldn't explode or something weird if I put it in the fridge while it was still hot. And then I let it go in the fridge and then it was taking forever, so it was almost cold, and I just popped it in the freezer for just a little bit because I am dying to try it and I don't want to eat it cold. I mean warm, that's what I meant. Texture is pretty much like jelly. I'm actually impressed. Like it's like a jam. It's like a thicker jam. Like it's definitely spreadable. Pretty sure I said like at least 600 times in that sentence. So as the ultimate taste test, obviously I'm gonna try it with peanut butter because I'm a peanut butter and jelly fanatic. And this was my entire point in making this. I'm gonna try it on a tortilla because we don't have any good vegan bread right now. Actually, I compared nutrition facts and I decided that a bagel is a better option. Well, half of one. Okay, so that bagel was hardly toasted at all, but I was really impatient. And now it's time for a taste test. Woo! I just put peanut butter and jelly on it because that's how I like to do it. I apologize for my ratchet hair. All right, bottoms up. Okay. There's so peanut butter in there. There's so much peanut butter. I can't even really taste it, to be honest. It doesn't taste bad. I can kind of taste it, but I'm gonna try a little bit on its own. I don't know if I just didn't put enough or what, but well, it tastes good on its own. It's not comparable to jam. Kind of, if you've ever had chia seed pudding, it's similar to that. But I mean, it's good and it's a really healthy alternative. So if you were gonna try this at home, I would half the recipe. I'll put the link in the description to where I got the recipe from. But I would half it so you don't end up using as much strawberries because it's probably like a 1 or 2 pound, like one of those plastic things. It took like a full one of those. But overall, like, it's decent. I'm disgusted. I would only recommend this to people who don't have a major sweet tooth when it comes to jelly, or who just want something like light that you can kind of spread on biscuits or something like that, because this isn't super sweet and it doesn't have a really huge flavor, but I mean, I'll probably still end up using it on like all my PB&J stuff. If I'm being completely honest, I didn't end up using the rest of this jelly, and I would rate it about a 4 out of 10. Compared to other jellies that you can get that are probably close to equally as healthy, I wouldn't use this unless you really don't care that much about how sweet it is, because it doesn't have a lot of flavor. Anyways, but yeah, so that's gonna be it for the first Try It Out Tuesdays. If you guys have any suggestions for this series, make sure to leave them in the comments below, and I will take a look at them. So that's gonna be it for today's video. Peace out. Oh.